I squeezed out another rep. My lord, this set took everything from me. Absolutely everything. It's incredible how just another rep feels so much freaking heavier. So much effort just for one more. It's silly to say that. But so much work goes into just squeezing another rep out. But I think the current thing that I'm doing is clearly working. I found some sort of a sweet spot for me where I can progress, recover, and stay free all in the same mix. Because that's the critical part in all of this. And I've said it for years. I know very, very, very well what's required to progress. You need to continuously do more work in some fashion, whether you are cutting off your resting periods, adding another rep, adding another set, or adding some more weight. Something needs to change to push that progression, to push that adaptation. The trouble for me for a very, very long time is that every single time I put in any freaking meaningful work that I know very well, which will push that needle, which will make me adapt to a higher level, pain hits. Pain hits, and for any of you guys that have listened to me and watched the journey and kind of paid attention to the series, you'll know that I've had many battles with hip pain, and what's different about this right now is that I'm able to stay away from hip pain. Yet I'm working harder than I've ever worked. These AMRAP sets, they get me so freaking nervous before I start the set. It's like I'm getting palpitations. Like I'm legit getting nervous before the sets. And so before I attempt these sets, I usually have a 15-minute break from the previous warm-up. So I hit 160 for 5, and then I wait 15 minutes. And during these 15 minutes, I'm a nervous wreck. I'm just like, thinking about it, blah, 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 walking around, pacing left, right, and center. And then I finally start the set, and I'm still having palpitations in the first few freaking reps. So they're not comfortable, reps. Very, very difficult work. Yet I'm able to stay away from hip pain. And a part of that is the stuff that I'm doing that's not the AMRAP sets. I'm doing a lot of lateral hip work. A lot of hip flexor, TFL, side glute stuff. Doing it with a band. And just today, I've received a package from all the way in America from a fella that I have messaged back and forth on Patreon. He's the top supporter on Patreon, on the top tier. Michael Keogh, I think that's how we say his last name. Michael and I have discussed, I want to say, hundreds and hundreds of messages over the years in regards to solving the puzzle, working on the pains that I have, that he has. We all have our own issues when it comes to movement and pain and whatever. And he felt really strongly about monkey feet. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the monkey feet tool. So much so that he wanted to gift me this. So he sent it over, and I started messing around with it today. Michael, if you're listening to this, man, thank you so much again, man. I'm very grateful to have the support from you like this. It means a lot. I messed around with it today, but I was really, really hesitant to change anything, purely because I'm in a nice little groove. And so I continue to warm up with the bands like I have been, but I will be experimenting with this in other days, especially not days like this where I'm going into war. So I didn't want to change anything. A large part of my psyche is when things are going well, don't change a damn thing. Just keep doing the same thing. Keep doing the same thing. Because you're able to put work in like this. And so I'm gonna stop talking here for a bit. I'm gonna let you guys watch the set, listen to the breathing, listen to the sounds, listen to the discomfort, and then I'll tell you what I was going through. Oh. Absolutely brutal. Brutal. Everything hurts. It is shock. It is a systemic shock on the system. My lungs were burning. My cameraman's like, man, you are insane. He's been watching these sets, MRAP sets, on video for the last few weeks, but this is the first one he's caught live. And he's like, dude, you are pushing these hard. And he said that, you know, the videos don't do it justice how uncomfortable they are. Hopefully with sound on, you guys will hear it. But I actually tasted blood in my mouth. I think I had a bit of a blood nose, posterior epistaxis, posterior blood nose with this set. I felt sharp, kind of like, you know, when the sharp air, breathing, chest burning, lung burning, just after this set. It took me a good 5-10 minutes to recover. These are brutal sets to get through. And this is why I get nervous about them. But these sets, this very high RPE is what makes me progress. It's the key. And me getting another rep in is huge. It's absolutely huge. The last time I put another rep in has been a week ago. So like every 7 days I'm able to do this. This is incredible progress for me. I'm very happy. But most of all, I'm happy that I'm pain-free. And that is the key. Can you get meaningful work in and stay away from pains, strains, and injuries? That's the key. Because we all know you can pick any program out of the sky, any program, any well-respected program, pick anything. But can you stay pain-free? And I've tried a lot of different things, and I reckon now I've kind of worked out exactly what I need to do. Just simple side leg raises, side abductions. I've done many different variations, 1 band, 2 band. I've even tried the monkey feet today, just for like a split second. It felt a little bit off. I preferred the bands. I went straight back to the bands. But once you find that little concoction of exercises that works for you, just stick with it, man. Stick with it. And the fact that these bands and these exercises that I'm doing are making me able to stay pain-free and get through the work that I'm doing, that is the magic. That is the magic behind all of this. And that makes me freaking happy as, man. And like always, straight after the set, as soon as I regain consciousness and regain some sort of breathing pattern, normal breathing, I went straight back on the 1RM calculator and I punched it in, and once again, a very impressive number. Whether it's real or not, I don't care. I just like seeing progression. It's kind of like the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your work in a fantasy world. You see that unbelievable number. I'm like, man, the day I hit 180 for 20 and that calculator says 300 kilos on it, that's going to be special. Like always, guys, I appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.